was a little lapses.
I can pass on the microphone to you.
This SERVICOM. Good afternoon, sir. My state government to ensure that this SERVICOM. Thank you, sir.
My question is on this SERVICOM, and the person wants to complain at their channels for feedback. And if
is reacting to this right now is the NLC chairman.
Things that you're going to do to make it work effectively.
That are not too right. So beyond providing infrastructure for the people, there is the need. There is the need to have the public service focused, disciplined, responsible, committed, and to a very large extent, corrupt-free, so that whatever you're going to be doing, you have some mileage as intentioned. That aside from providing infrastructure, to make sure that there is some icing on the cake, it is said that our governor, Elder Sheriff Oborevwori, has directed that public servants, all of them, must imbibe the culture. We're reenacting in this state, reenacting that culture of SERVICOM with all seriousness. It's a policy of government that SERVICOM must be driven in the entire public service of Delta State. The assignment is domiciled in the office of the Chief Policy Advisor to the Governor, and as the Director charged with all of that. They've started the assignment. They have penciled 132 MDAs, including the 25 local government areas, to go and preach this gospel, to show how serious it is. Between the last week of March and last week, they've been able to go to 55 MDAs to preach the gospel. That the governor has directed that the culture of irresponsible attitude to work is gone. People must have value for governance. So beyond providing roads, building schools, building health centers, developing youths, the people that drive that process, the public service, must sit up. So when government is doing its own of providing these services, the public service must do its own bit of making sure that people get value from what government is giving. Some of us who have been around in the last 10, 15 years will know of one thing they call service delivery. It has a name. The name is SERVICOM. SERVICOM. As ordinary as it is, it was established by the federal government sometime in 2004. The idea is to render service in all of its agencies to every Nigerian, to render it responsibly, to render it the way it should be. And that service, that idea, as it were, was domesticated in this state in 2009 when Dr. Emmanuel Okowa was governor. In fact, he signed the document on the 2nd of March 2009 to domesticate the initiative of SERVICOM in Delta. The whole essence is to have a disciplined public service. In fact, the norm is you have a right as a Nigerian, you have a right to be served right. You have a right to be served right by government.
This SERVICOM